Hurricane season begins on June 1st, and experts are predicting that this season will have multiple major storms and above average activity. This video will help you make a checklist of all the legal documents you should take with you in case of an evacuation. Some of these documents will be important to have at your evacuation destination, and others should be taken with you so that they are not at risk of being damaged by the storm. All these documents can be stored together ahead of time. I'd recommend keeping them in a locked safe if you have one. If you don't, storing them in a binder may also help to keep everything ready to go on short notice. FEMA recommends storing electronic versions of your legal documents on a password-protected flash drive or an encrypted online cloud storage platform. For travel, they should be stored in a waterproof container. Some documents are more inconvenient to replace than others. You'll want to bring the documents that identify you, like your driver's license or state-issued ID. You should also bring your Social Security card. Other documents that are sometimes hard to replace are records like birth, marriage, and death certificates. And while copies are okay for some of the documents in this video, you'll want to bring the original versions of these documents if you have them. Because you may not know how long you'll be away from home or what may happen while you're gone, you'll want to bring all types of insurance with you. This includes medical, dental, and vision insurance, car insurance, life insurance, homeowners, renters, and of course, flood insurance. Speaking of medical insurance, you'll also want to bring additional documentation about your health and medical records in case you need to see a doctor at your destination. These include the names, addresses, and phone numbers of all of your regular doctors, the medications you are currently taking, including their dosages and who prescribed them, a list of medications you are allergic to, and records of any disability you may have and what special equipment or devices you may need at your destination. Most of these documents will usually be stored in your vehicle's glove box anyway. But if you are not planning to bring your car with you when you evacuate, it'll be important to remember to take this paperwork in case your vehicle is damaged while you're away. You'll also want to bring proof that you own or rent the home you live in. Proof of ownership for a home might be an active sale, a donation or quitclaim, or successions paperwork if you inherited the property. This will be especially important if you need to make a FEMA claim after the storm. FEMA requires proof of identity, proof of residence, and proof of an unmet need after insurance. If you're unsure where to get proof of ownership documents, start by visiting the Land Records Office for the parish you live in. Every transfer of property from one person to another should be recorded in land records. You may not think about needing some of these when evacuating, but they may end up being useful at your evacuation destination, like your bank account information or government benefit information. You'll want to bring the original copy of your last will and testament to protect it from damage. Louisiana law presumes that if a will is destroyed, the person who wrote it intended to revoke it, which may cause difficulty for your loved ones when you pass away if the original is lost to flooding. Finally, if you are evacuating with children, you'll want to bring all of their important documents as well. This includes the documents from previous slides that are hard to replace or that might be useful at your destination, like your child's medical information. Birth certificates and adoption papers can be inconvenient to replace and may be the only identifying documents your child has. You should also consider bringing a copy of any custody documents like consent agreements, court orders, or provisional custody by mandate agreements. There may be additional documents you'll want to store together or bring with you. In the description of this video, we've included a link to a checklist of important documents for your convenience. Some of these documents may be hard to replace, but finding them should never delay evacuation. Your safety should always come first. As hurricane season approaches, we hope that the suggestions in this video will become part of your disaster preparedness plan. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the Pro Bono Project.